Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kalika and we're going to be doing some more Amazon reviews. I've missed these and I want to get straight in, so here we go. So first up we've got the baby mop for $38.95. Warning, the child is not included in the package. I ordered this suit expecting it to come with Timmy already in it. However, that was not the case. Luckily it's easy to get one. Since Bobby was born, my floors have been spotless. The only thing I'd like to see for the future of this product is a turbo attachment, because I tend to spill my occasional bottle of wine. Also, forewarning, it is not machine washable. Next up, we've got the Bic for Her retractable ball pen, medium point 1.0mm black ink 2 count. What am I on Wish? For $36.64. My husband has never allowed me to write, as he doesn't want me touching men's pens. However, when I saw this product, I decided to buy it, using my pocket money, and so far, it's been fabulous. Once I had learned to write, the feminine colour and the grip size, which was more than suited to my delicate little hands, has enabled me to vent thoughts about new recipe ideas, sewing and gardening. My husband is less pleased with this product as he believes it will lead to more independence, and he hates the feminine tingling sensation, along with the visions of fairies and rainbows he gets whenever he picks it up. There's so much more to this product as well, like this product description. A beautifully smooth ball pen designed specifically for women. The pink barrel has great floral design that continues onto the metal cone. Super smooth ink and a cushioned grip making writing with this pen ultra comfortable. And then we've got these questions and answers. I'm a man. Is it safe to use this pen? I once knew a man who used this pen. He has since relocated to Western-super-Mare and goes by the name Sue. Can these pens be used on those days of the month? Hormonal Harriet. No, you will still need tampons in those days. Esther. I've started the menopause. Will I still be eligible to buy them? No dear, these pens are meant for people who still have something to give. You should get a nice safe blue pen. Or knitting. And I'll end this one on another review. It doesn't make me feel pretty. This company, as if women are supposed to share their thoughts. Besides, I think this product is missing some details. Number 1. I expected the ink to be a bright pink or purple, and it's black? What? I'm sorry, but that is just too similar to the pens that men use. I mean, at least make the ink be scented like strawberries. 2. Where is the whiteout eraser? This is very important. Women are always making mistakes. 3. This also needs an instruction manual written by a male. I don't think I can quite grasp the concept unless a male shows me how to use it. 4. The exterior is just too rough for my delicate little hands. I need the outside to be made of the finest silk. 5. This product should be cheaper. How is a female going to afford this on her kind of salary? Oh, wait, never mind. Women don't have jobs. I suppose I'll just have to get my husband to buy it for me. Next up, we have the cookie cutter for $14.79. You might be wondering what sort of shape this is or what sort of cookies they're going for. I'll give you about 5 seconds to have a guess. I was so excited to make cookies for the annual school St. Patrick's Day party at my son's school. The night before, I stayed up all night making over 100 pot of gold cookies. They were really great. The cookie cutter is of exceptional quality and it's awesome that it's such a fun shape. No more boring heart-shaped cookies for me, sir. The trouble began when I ran out of food colouring. I had to use dark pink icing for the entire cookie. I may update this review later and let you all know how the disciplinary hearing with the school board goes. So how many of you correctly guessed pot of gold? Leave it in the comments below and don't lie to me. Next up we have a review for the Holy Bible King James version for £12.82. For those of you who don't know, this is God's second novel after the Old Testament. It's a marked improvement in my opinion. He got rid of a lot of his previous angst and scorn and has really begun to show some of the maturity present in his later works. He's become a much more loving and kind God. And, noticeably, he doesn't throw nearly as many tantrums as he did in the first book. That said, there is still vast room for improvement. Plot-wise, there isn't really much suspense, and the story can be incredibly repetitive. In like 4 chapters, he just rewords the same basic story over and over again. To top that off, he puts those chapters one right after the other, like we wouldn't notice. I like the whole Jesus character, but let's face it, the whole good guy martyr thing has been done before. There was no need to devote so much of the book to that guy. If you're really looking for a good God read, check out the Quran or the Book of Mormon. They're much more polished. Plus, the storytelling in the Book of Mormon is wild. Some people say it goes too far and point it as evidence that God's over the hill, but I beg to differ. Just read it. God's like a genius or something. I mean, magic spectacles. Tell me that isn't awesome. I don't know how he dreams up some of this crap. Moving swiftly on, we've got the Ghost Pepper Naga Jolokia hot sauce for $9.95. I purchased a burrito from a small shop a few blocks from home. I was unimpressed with their habanero hot salsa. Eager to kick it up a notch, I reached for a bottle of what I later found to be Dave's Gourmet Ghost Pepper Jolokia hot sauce. I unscrewed the top and went to put a dab on. I quickly realised there was no flow regulation, but not before a large pool of the magma coloured liquid dripped into my lunch. I decided to dab my finger in it and see what I was dealing with. It was formidable, sweet and flavourful, with a long heat. I thought I could take the heat. I demolished the burrito, hot sauce and all, and shrugged off the pain. Every bite was saturated with the taste of 1,000 tortured souls, but the guacamole still tasted great. I wiped my tingling lips, and while downing a glass of water, I looked at the bottle. It claimed a hate rating of Insanity++. I headed home, thinking surely the worst must be over. I've had plenty of hot food, and my stomach is battle tested. I was wrong. I walked no more than a block before I started to feel odd. It was in the 40s in Cleveland, but I could feel the sweat forming on my brow. I walked another block and I could literally feel the burning sensation outlining my stomach. My breaths were noticeably faster and shorter. People on the street looked at me weird. I figured it would go away by the time I got home, but I decided to pick up the pace. By the time my apartment was in sight, I was experiencing tunnel vision, and it felt like a live agitated weasel had been placed inside me. I knew what I had to do. After flushing my lunch, a tablespoon of this sauce, half a gallon of milk, and my ego down the drain, I can honestly say I am just happy to be alive. This sauce is not for mortals. Kleenex facial tissue, 36 boxes. I want to start this off by thanking Kleenex for selling these in 36 packs. I've put it on subscription, and if they want to start selling a 72 pack, sign me up. I have 3 reasons for needing this much Kleenex, and their names are Liam, Samuel, and Hank. This is how it goes in the house. First, the Kleenex disappears, then the toilet paper, then they go for fabrics, and you don't want it to get there, unless you're ready to invest in a 5-gallon drum of Febreze. This used to be a good Christian home, but it's not about moral judgment anymore. I'm way beyond that. I'm in survival mode. If I don't supply absorbent paper products, I'm going to find my dish towels hidden in the basement, stiff as aluminium. The other day, I almost got my hand on a sock. I'm sorry to speak so frankly, but with 3 teenage boys, a woman has got to be practical. The funny part is, they think they're being sneaky with their 45-minute showers and sudden need for privacy, as if I'm going to walk in on them journaling. They slink around the house like unfixed cats, while I try to announce my location at all times. No one needs to ask me to knock anymore. I knock on the walls. I practically wear a cowbell. I'm not looking to catch anyone by surprise. Believe me, I'm just trying to get through this. The other day, my husband was watching me unload the groceries, and he asks me, all sweetness and light, "Honey, what are you doing with all that Kleenex?" I about knocked him off his chair. Wow. Okay, next up we've got the custom Nicolas Cage pillowcase. Where is this video going? I feel so protected knowing that Nicolas is in bed with me. The pillowcase is the first thing I see when I've awakened, and the last thing I see before I close my eyes from my deep slumber. The pure sexiness of this man's picture on your pillow will inspire you. Are you having relationship issues, family fights, or a crippling mental illness? Nicolas can ease the pain. Before I got my custom Nicolas Cage pillowcase, I had trouble sleeping. My insomnia took control of my life. I can tell you that when this product was shipped to me, put on my little pillow and used for sleep, that was the best slumber of my entire life. He cradles my head so softly. I used to be afraid of the dark. Not anymore. Don't fall for scams like Sleep Number or Tempur-Pedic. Get a Nicolas Cage pillow cover. Go on, you deserve it. The seduction is calling to you. This is now my most prized possession, and although I don't like to admit it, I tend to brag about it. I just want to show it off to the world. I am restful. I am relaxed. I am reborn. Hopefully it'll be able to find me a girlfriend or a job someday. I have faith that Nicolas will make it happen. Dream on, Amazon. Dream on. I mean, they do look pretty darn happy like. If you thought this video wasn't going to get worse, you're wrong, because right now we're going to be looking at Taken by the T-Rex, Dinosaur Erotica. I bought this because I wanted to see how the sex would work between a giant lizard and a human-sized female. It works, just as you might imagine it'd work. In fact, I got the sense that it was well researched, as far as the size of the lizard and its various appendages. I'm talking the little forearms here. There really isn't that much sex in this. It's actually got more story than most. The TRex has the character qualities of most of the alpha males in smutty stories, which really cracks me up. I gave this book 4 stars for being so daring and transgressive. Well done. And finally, we're gonna look at the UFO Detector at 8766. Okay, how do I explain? I've been picked up off and on during the years. Each time I'm picked up, I get probed. And not just by a little grey, and not just once or twice. The whole darn ship of them line up to probe me, repeatedly. So, I bought this device, thinking that if it went off, I'd have time to escape to my lead-lined safe room, or at least grab a weapon. So what happened? Not what I expected. It didn't give me any warning at all. The range is extremely limited. Only later did I see the disclaimer. For best results, hold directly under saucer. Anyway, I woke up in the ship as I was being probed, and this stupid product was beeping. It kept beeping the whole time that I was being probed by every single crewman. Do you have any idea how annoying it can be to hear tinny beeping as you're being probed by a ship full of greys? Worst of all, the company wouldn't give me a refund. Okay, so that's all for this video of Amazon reviews. We started normal, but we ended somewhere I don't even know. So if you do want to see more content like this, please do subscribe. My Twitter, Discord, and Patreon links are in the description, and any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching.